E aí, jovens, tudo bem com vocês? Henrique na área para mais um episódio de Call of Cthulhu. Esse Cthulhu eu pesquisei de novo, ele é uma linguagem indie, por isso a palavra é estranha e a pronúncia também, mas é mais ou menos isso. Beleza? Então no primeiro episódio a gente precisava ir até o porto para pegar um barco para a ilha de Darkwater, né, para começar a investigação do caso da Sarah Hawkins. Beleza? Então, simbora pro porto. Galera, eu peço que você não dê muita bola para os comentários agora no começo, porque como o canal é novo, então no começo agora os comentários não vão ser muito bons, mas vou procurar fazer o melhor para vocês aí. Com o tempo a gente vai melhorando, beleza? A gente se atrapalha um pouco e gagueja e tem partes que eu falo devagar. Fica meio estranho. Mas como eu sei e você também sabe, tudo no começo é um pouco difícil. Mas depois a gente vai melhorando e vai se soltando.
Almost there. Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Ok, chegamos à ilha. Bom, ele disse pra gente tomar um goró ali no bar. E depois é pra ir falar com ele. Até o momento eu tô curtindo o jogo, hein, galera? O que vocês estão achando aí? Sorry. Curti também esse tom esverdeado dos gráficos. Bem sinistro. Tem uma galera pra lá, outra pra cá. Vamos ver o que tá rolando aqui.
You'll pay for it for sure.
Okay, that's enough. Step back and let us do our job.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand, you're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Os caras estão discutindo com o policial ali sobre alguma coisa. Provavelmente deve ser isso aqui.
They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
You can't understand, you're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming.
O tio
Something
aqui
real
não fala
bad.
nada.
Don't put that beast back
Bom,
in
vamos lá
the
pro
water,
bar.
you
Vamos ver o que a gente consegue ali. E aí, tio? Só no cachimbo. Esse aqui tá escuradão. E esse aqui, pelo jeito, tá mal. Tá na cachaça. Cuspe de boas-vindas. Opa!
Hey, be careful.
Cuida aí pra não cair, tio. Essa mina aí tá estranha.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Eu não sou encrenqueiro, tio. Foi ele que começou. Sinto muito. Segurar pra testar a eloquência. Vamos nessa aqui.
You saw what happened. He's the troublemaker.
Oh, you're a true mainlander. A real princess. You strut around with your la-di-da ways, and then, as soon as the pressure arises, you start squealing. You don't have what it takes to drink my whiskey. You've got to earn it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Beleza. Investigar Dark Water. Bom, pra se redimir, vamos pedir uma...
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
Caraca, o Magrão não quis servir a bebida.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah.
If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
Sim. Preciso de mais informações.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Esgotou as opções, então
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
o que que mais tem aqui? Ah, vamos ver sobre a baleia lá fora.
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dock water, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
Beleza. Não tenho mais opções, então temos que sair. Vamos ver se ele libera uma bebida agora.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I
Não vai
grant the
liberar.
privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
Vamos consultar o diário. Ver o que que temos aqui. Um ponto. Precisa de 2. Aqui 6. 2, 6, 1. Tá, aqui não vai dar pra melhorar nada por enquanto. Dono do bar Baleia Encalhada, 55 anos. A lei seca não vale no Baleia Encalhada e lá marinheiros buscam conforto no uísque. Portanto, o homem sabe mais do que ninguém os segredos e rumores que os habitantes da ilha trocam após uns goles. Mitchell é fiel à era dourada de pesca de baleias, como os numerosos troféus que decoram o estabelecimento. Ilha de Darkwater, Porto e Baleia Encalhada. Beleza. Vamos ver o que mais a gente tem por aqui.
And then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
You said it.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Pescado milagroso. Vou descendo devagar aqui. E aí quem quiser ler vai dando pause aí no vídeo. Ok.
She will do it again, you know. Oh, the girl doctor.
Vamos ver o que esse cara aqui diz.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader. Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
The doctor. What did he say?
Cala a boca.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
Então o pescado milagroso deles foi um grande animal que eles acharam, que salvou toda a ilha.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
Então tá.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
Vamos falar com essa mina misteriosa aqui pra ver o que rola.
What you looking at, stranger?
Ela bebe como ninguém, nada, o que uma mulher. Vamos nessa
I'm
aqui.
just passing by. Sorry.
Let me drink, stranger. I told you to beat it.
Mas que grosseria. Só queria conversar. Fale com Bradley. Quem é o Bradley?
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
Interessante mesmo.
And the doctor. What did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
Bradley. Bom, não deve estar aqui dentro. Deve estar lá fora. Aqui. Quem é que é o Bradley agora?
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Ah, por que que não estaria, né? Dá pra tomar um traguinho, mas só que o tio não liberou. Não vai dar pra beber ali. Fale com o Bradley. Vamos ver se é esse cara aqui. Acho que não Não vai ser. Não.
It's a sign. There's something coming.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
Bradley, então, é esse policial aqui.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Não quis falar, então vamos falar com o capitão. Bom, tem bastante coisa aqui. Acho que a gente tem que falar primeiro com ele antes de investigar aqui. Senão vai pegar mal.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Ok.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Apenas algumas datas ainda estão legíveis. 1890, 1907 e uma data parcial. O resto do documento está encoberto. Quem estaria interessado na ocultação dessas informações? Provavelmente alguém que não quer que descubra algo. Ok. Bom, agora que ele saiu, a gente pode dar uma investigada aqui.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Capitão, os termos do nosso acordo são claros. Mantenha seus homens sob controle, você não pode se dar ao luxo de nos provocar. Não é necessário responder, apenas dê o dinheiro ao mensageiro. Cat. A gata.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
Provavelmente Cat deve ser aquela mulher lá do bar. Ela tinha uma cara de mal encarada. Bom, aqui no banheiro não tem nada.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
Equipamento de pesca.
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years.
70 anos já.
The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Uma réplica do barco que estava encalhado na ilha ali quando a gente chegou. O segundo volume ensina ética e boas práticas à equipe médica. Ok. Item obtido. Aqui não tem nada. Então vamos subir. Tem uns quadros aqui. Que eu acho que não quer dizer muita coisa. Um arpão.
What a macabre souvenir.
Souvenir macabro. Não achei. Nada ali. Ó, aqui temos algo.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Nessa fotografia, um homem parecido com o capitão posa na ponte de comando do navio. Ele tem uma perna de pau. Ah, tá aí, ó. O souvenir estranho. Nada mais é do que uma perna de pau. Beleza, não tem mais nada aqui, então vamos descer. Vamos falar com Mr. Captain.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Bom, vamos falar primeiro sobre os documentos deles, não dele, que a gente não conseguiu entender algumas coisas ali.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
Você acha que as datas têm algum significado? Provavelmente tem.
I don't know. It's not my signature next to that of Charles Hawkins.
I'm at sea for more than half the year. Anyone could have done it during my absence. What seems really important to me is that the dates on these manifests indicate that Charles probably had other contracts.
But not with you, though. I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
Vamos perguntar quem é Cat.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
Era o pai dele. Ok. Então não temos mais opções. Ah, tem um aqui.
I'm looking for warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
You tell me.
I thought you would have worked it out. It belonged to Charles Hawkins. Ship owners from father to son.
I see. That explains those loading manifests. Too bad I can't get much out of them. I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Ok, ganhamos mais um ponto de personagem. Vamos ver se dá pra falar com esses caras aqui. Não.
Oh yeah. He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're
Tem um
not
cara
sailors.
ali. Dois aqui. Vamos ver o que mais temos aí. Tem mais dois lá. Vamos falar com esse aqui primeiro.
Where do you think you're going?
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
You and I are on the same side of the law.
Oh, yeah?
You don't want to know the truth behind this case.
Are you saying our work was not up to snuff? Forget it.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone. You again. I told you to beat it.
No need to get worked up.
Bom, com esse cara aqui não deu nada certo. Pessoalzinho antipático, hein? Temos mais um cachaceiro aqui. Esse tá ruim. O que que temos aqui? Esse aqui não fala nada. Aqui. Olha aí.
There.
Abriu. Achei que não ia abrir. Sorry novamente. Beleza então, galera. O jogo salvou. Eu vou encerrar esse vídeo por aqui. Espero que vocês tenham gostado do gameplay. Peço de novo que não deem muita bola para os comentários. Com o tempo eu vou melhorando. Mas avaliem de forma geral o vídeo e a gameplay e o jogo, beleza? Se tiverem curtido, deixa um deixa um like aí para ajudar. Se inscreve aí no canal para não perder os próximos vídeos. E é nóis. Falou.